Welcome to
PIA.
PIA. Welcome to PIA
2009.
PIA 2009.
2009.
Back in the PIA 2009.
So here we are hanging out at Systems Technology looking at the Parasim product with Bob Gates.
Yes.
So Bob, thanks for letting us come over and chat with you for a minute.
Well, great. I'm glad you guys did.
So this has got to be one of the coolest things that I've seen at the show. Every drop zone in the world should have one of these. It might be a little bit expensive for some of the smaller drop zones, but the end benefit was obvious even to me. So Bob, tell us a little bit about what's going on with Parasim and why everybody should have one.
Well, I mean, it's a tremendous device for training. It's for planning out your student jump and making sure they're going to follow through with what you have planned out. It could be used in a variety of ways. I've actually used it to where I had some skydivers open very low once, and I said, well, that wasn't good. So I put them out at the same altitude they opened, 1,000 feet, and I gave them a total. And needless to say, they didn't make it. So they learned real quick. So you can even use it as disciplinary, but there's many ways to use this system. It's a great system.
Okay, well, now you're talking about this system. Tell us a little bit about what's going on here. How does it work?
Okay, well, what happens with the Parasim system is we have the virtual reality glasses. I'll show you those. With these glasses, we put them on their heads, and they could see a scene that we put in. And the scene can start in free fall, so they could start as high as 12,000 feet. We could put them into free fall with this device that we have here. We start them off horizontally. It has real time. They go through their procedures. If you have to tell them, you give them hand signals. They pull the ripcord. They check the parachute. If it's a bad chute, which we can give them a bad chute, then they got to determine, what do I do next? And hopefully in the right amount of time. And then once they get a good chute above their heads, then they got to steer it down to land safely. Meanwhile, they're looking for other skydivers so they don't run into somebody. So it can really be used as a great training tool to make sure somebody is ready to go do that parachute jump.
Excellent. Well, what I'm seeing on the screen here has been pretty interesting, and watching some of the more experienced skydivers come in and get into the system, that
was interesting, wasn't it?
Been a little
it's like, okay, well, you got a total, now what? So it's cool. I think everybody should have one, and I think it would really keep you sharp on top of things.
So are these available on the market right now? I can put one on my DZ tomorrow if I want to?
You could put them at your DZ. Yes, they are available. There's about 300 of them. Right now, most of them are with the military. My goal is to get them at least started into the wind tunnels, because I think it'd be a great way to give somebody some really tremendous training. You got the wind tunnel training, and then you got the parachute training. So I think they work great together.
Pretty exciting stuff, the way technology is making its way into our sport, or it's made its way into our sport, and it's changing it up a little bit.
Absolutely. And if we can make the sport safer for somebody, especially on their first jumps, I think it's even better.
I couldn't agree more. Training is absolutely the bottom line with what we do as well.
That you want to hang out between the island
Is there
and
any
the mainland.
wind indicators that I'll be looking for?
There is one at the target. There's a wind indicator, yes.
Okay, cool.
Okay, and there's some wind tees there if you could see it.
All right. Let's check
Okay,
it
I
out.
want you to move on up there, and we'll hook you up, and then I'll put the goggles on. Just one more. Sorry. Stand up. That's good. You have other one. And you can hang down in it when you're ready. I am going to start you in the horizontal position. Is that good?
Cool. I never jumped over the water before, so this will be good.
All right.
You got your flotation device?
No.
Try to stay out of it on this one. Okay, we're going into our horizontal position.
Frank and Mike got the free fall.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
And we're out.
Where am I pulling? Doesn't matter.
I probably wouldn't go too long. Safe altitude. Look up like
Don't work that way.
Kind of.
Getting there, getting there, getting there.
Appreciate it just a little. Here it comes. All right.
Nice job.
Go ahead, stay in there.
So, well, Bob, thanks for taking a few minutes to chat with me here, and look forward to seeing the Parasim in more drop zones around the country.
Me too.
Check out Parasim technology. Awesome stuff.